Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Miss Sweet. I'm a 7th year first grade teacher in Anchorage, Alaska, and this is classroom setup part 2. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing today. We're kind of back to our normal pre-vid schedule where basically I have technically today to work in my room, but we're supposed to be doing our online trainings. I did all of my online trainings at home, so I'm done with them. So I have basically all day to work in my room today. And then tomorrow we are going back to having our grade level wide district trainings, and ours, unfortunately, me and Ashley's is located at another school. So I won't be spending any time here. It's from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. tomorrow, 3:30 p.m., something like that. So I'm probably not gonna get any work done here tomorrow. And then Wednesday, we're back here. We have in-person training at our own schools. And then we will have some time, I'm hoping, to work in our classrooms after that. So that just means today I have to really use my time wisely. I don't have a lot of time, so I need to talk with Ashley about what we want to prioritize getting done today and what we can put off for possibly Wednesday or a later date if we don't have time to get it done before school starts. So that's my plan, and I'll come back to you guys after our meeting. We usually have a meeting in the morning on the first day back at 8:30. It's 8:31 and I haven't heard anything over the intercom, so hopefully they say something soon because normally we do start off with a meeting on the first day, and then we're kind of released to work in our rooms and do trainings and things. So we'll see. I'll come back to you guys and let you guys know what the plan is for the day. So I'll talk to you later. We didn't have a morning meeting, so I just started working on these. Sorry I didn't record it, but I'm finished with my word wall. And I know there's lots of words missing, but I'll work on that throughout the year and sticking them up. But yeah, so one job done. I have had the least productive morning that I've had in a very long time, but we didn't end up having our meeting this morning. It is noon, 5 minutes till noon right now. And we didn't have our meeting this morning like we usually do, which kind of hurt my heart a little bit, but it's okay. So I ended up going basically around the school to just say hi to everybody. There's new teachers, new staff, so I wanted to go meet everyone and just make my rounds. And then I ended up actually, they didn't give us our class list, but there's people updated into my online account that I use to take attendance and stuff. So I looked at that list, and then I went down to the kindergarten teachers to ask them to tell me about my list, and that took up the majority of my morning. So the stuff you guys just saw me do on a time lapse is pretty much all I've gotten done. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna work on right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all of my things that need to be labeled over on this counter where they're already near these, because I have to type the labels for these and print them out, and then everything else is just a sticky label. So those are my piggy banks, which I have to label, and I'm gonna add everything else to it and put the papers over there. So far I haven't done anything today. I have these. I put individual things of crayons in there just to keep things separated for germ purposes. So when the students bring more crayons, I'll put more in there. And then I went ahead and set up this table. So I go over this on the camera so students can see it big. So I'll do this on the camera on Thursday morning to show them how to sign out. And then we got our sharpened pencils in there. I don't want to put anything up yet that's supposed to be labeled, like the clothespins, because I don't know if my class list is for sure yet. So. Just finished putting a bunch of things on the countertop to be labeled. We don't have a class list, but I have a list in my computer underneath my attendance roster of kids that are technically set to be enrolled in my class. I'm gonna use that to do labels later, not right now. Right now I'm gonna work on my book bin labels. So I found these on TPT, and then I just typed the kids' names onto them in PowerPoint and print them in color for my book bins. And I'm gonna use the list that we got and go ahead and put them in, because I was just telling my colleague, like, worst case scenario, our rosters change because she gets some of my kids or I get some of hers, and we do the same things in our rooms. So if that happens, then I'll just give her the labels and she can put them on her stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my book bin labels because I have to type those up individually. And then I'm gonna head down to the workroom because I have a couple things I need. But I'm headed down to the workroom now to fix this. So I originally thought I would take each letter and put it on like a square block, but I'm realizing that that would make the spacing really difficult. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm actually literally just gonna go down to the VeriQuest and recut the E, the L, and that in and put new ones up there. I don't think that I just don't think it's gonna be helpful for me to put them on blocks because it's gonna be too hard to like fix. The other thing I'm gonna get ready to do is I did my mailboxes labels, so I got to print those out. For some reason my computer's not connected to the color printer, so I need to go down there to print those out on cardstock and cut them out. And then I need to put 2 more black sheets up here laminated, and that's also down in the workroom. So I got to go down to the workroom, cut some black paper, laminate it, and then I'll come down and hot glue it. And I want to recut these words so that they're smaller like the ones behind my desk, because right now they're covering up too much of the work, I feel. So I'm gonna go recut it so that they're like this size. So I'm gonna do I gotta go to the workroom and do all that stuff. I'm gonna take my laptop with me, and then I'm gonna call my friend Sophie. She bought me some stuff off of Amazon. So I filmed these on the time lapse earlier. She got me 2 of these and then 1 big one. And she also got me some string lights. So I wanna call her and ask her how she hung them, like what she used to hang them up, because I'm gonna take the string lights and go just around this board. So that's what I have left to work on today. I think I'm gonna end up being here until like 5 or 6 probably. But that's what I want to get done. I want to do my influential people, my book bin labels, fix the wow work wall, and work on the starlights. Like, that's where I'm at. And we'll worry about labeling everything probably on Wednesday. But me and my friend do need to work on some open house stuff. So we're also going to talk about that a little bit more. And I'll come back to you guys soon. So look, I got this little note. It says from a suite from a new student. And I got this cute little picture. I guess they brought it during registration. How cute. So I went down to the office. I printed these on the color printer on cardstock. So I gotta cut these out, and they're just gonna go into the book bins over there. I also went ahead and did my meet the teacher forms. It's like a hello section, and then my education's right here and my contact info, and then all the things that I like are down there on the bottom. My cute little picture. These are for open house. I'm gonna redo the wow work label up there because it's too big. So I just cut out some smaller ones. They look similar to that size, so I cut out some smaller ones of those. I'm gonna have to cut these out and laminate them. I'm just gonna use my laminator down here in the room for that. And then this is the L, the N, and the E to fix my, it's over there behind that, influential people that needs fixing. And then I grabbed 2 more black pieces of paper and laminated them to add to the wall. I'm gonna add one there and one there. And those are the jobs I wanna finish today. Okay, so I just strung the fairy lights around my board, and my friend Sophie, who has some, she said she just put them up with tape, like, and it's been good. So they're pretty long, the ones that I got. So they actually went across, I don't know if you can see, they basically went across the bottom twice, which isn't bad. I think it'll look nice. I kind of wish I had made it so it was happening across the top twice, but I think it'll be fine. So I'm gonna do this board too because I have 2 sets. So that was 1 set. So I'm gonna do this board with the other set. And then these are battery operated, which I like because then I don't have to worry about finding a plug. So I'm just gonna put batteries in here, and then I'm gonna take Velcro and Velcro this underneath my board so you can't see it. Or I could Velcro it here, but I think it'd be better Velcroed underneath here so I don't have to worry about the paint. So I'm gonna Velcro it underneath here, and then ta-da, good to go. And I'll do the same thing on the other side. So I'll start the other string of lights over here, and I'll Velcro the box underneath it, and then wrap the lights around. So I'm gonna do the other ones, and yeah. Starting to wrap up the day, so I'm just gonna kind of get ready to show you guys what I got done today because it's been like not as productive as I want it to be, but it's also been kind of hectic because I didn't really come in today with a plan. I had a lot of different options for things to get done, but also not a lot of the resources I needed to get things done, I would say. So I'm just gonna show you guys what I did get done today, and then tomorrow I will be in training all day, so I won't be able to get anything done in my room. So I'll come back to you guys on Wednesday as my final day of class setup and back to school night. Oh gosh, everything's happening so fast, I feel. Okay guys, I wanted to show you all that I got done today. Unfortunately, this stuff is still here, and the only reason the trail mix is gone is because I snacked on it a little bit today. I did get my clips up. I don't want to get close because there's names, but then here is my bathroom sign out and my pencils. I have a couple of these from Sophie, so I just took out some new markers and filled those up, and they're on the board. You guys saw also I did my little twinkle fairy lights. I don't have batteries in them yet. I'm gonna pick up batteries tonight, and then I'll put them in on Wednesday when I come back. And you guys saw my desks. Went ahead and filled those up with erasers and pencils, and then I just put 1 pack of crayons in each, and students usually come with crayons and I fill the rest in. This counter over here is just full of stuff that me and my colleague need to label. So my stuff, obviously, actually some of these are hers. So these are for our rocket binders. These are for the book bins, and this is just a blank one. Their names are actually typed on these underneath here. They're bookmarks, so we put a sticky label on these, and then these are their actual rocket binders. So these are gonna go in there. And then I have these folders that also go in here, and they need to be labeled right back and left home on the inside. These are for our what I need intervention groups for reading, and these little baggies go inside. They say may do and must do. And then these are piggy banks. It's one of our reward systems for the rocket binders, so those need to be labeled as well. You guys saw I finished my wow work wall, so I added in 2 more sheets, and I decided I'm going to be using this as like special, actually like wow work, not just putting everyone's one item or activity on there. So I might say like, oh, we made pumpkins today, and I noticed that 2 friends worked really, really hard on theirs, and I'll put those 2 up or something like that instead of all of one thing, because I have 22 students on my roster right now and I only have 20 of these. My best friend, she was like, you could just make 2 boards, but this one's already done. So I'm just gonna use it a little bit differently this year than previous years, and it's fine. And then I redid the wow work across the top. And because it's much smaller, it doesn't have the glare that it had anymore. So that worked out too. I did take my mailbox out. But other than that, everything over here is still the same. Oh, my friend that brought in a little artwork for me, I hung that up. This is where I hang all my student artwork. So hung that one up, first one of the year. I think everything over here is the same. I did fix my influential people. So the L and the E, they're all messed up, and the N, I fixed those. Good to go. I think I still want to print one more of these out. I haven't done that yet. And you guys saw I finished my word wall this morning. Over here, so there's names, but these are the popsicle sticks they use for hot and cold, and then I put the rest in absent when they're not done. For mailboxes, I just went ahead and took out another one because I already have 22 students. Who's to say I won't get 2 more? And I don't like to just max them out. So I decided to just go ahead and grab my other one. Leaves a little less space on the table, but I'll put like my filing bin up here on top of this one. Those are for Ashley. I think I'll take them over there as soon as I'm done here. And I think that's it. Yeah. I know this video was a little bit choppy, but if you stuck to the end, then thank you guys so much for watching once again. My classroom setup part 2. I'm not gonna get anything done tomorrow. If for some reason I do come to school, I'll combine everything that happens tomorrow with whatever happens on Wednesday. I will come back to you guys with part 3, and part 3 will be the final video in this series. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, then please let me know by giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel. Also, leave a comment down below from what you guys want to see from me this year, because I have such a hard time coming up with content that's not super repetitive. So let me know what you guys would love for me to share with you, and hopefully it's an option for me to do so. So I will see you guys in my next one.